Hey, what's up, YouTube and my non-sport fans? It's your boy, Retro Hero, back doing another non-sport trading card show and tell. This one's number 89. In today's episode, well, I've had a mail day a couple times over the last few weeks, so I'm going to talk about what's come in the mail, which is all you see before you. In addition to that, I also received a box from none other than Dan the Man, the prolific YouTuber Dan the Man, the guy that buys cases of Chrome. Now, him and I worked a trade. We had a really cool conversation over video chat. Oh, I don't know, was probably last weekend. And so yeah, he sent me a box. He said I have to open it on camera, so that is what I'm going to do today. And last but not least, I promise this is not a paid for video, but I did have someone send me something to do a review that is trading card related, so we're going to check that out as well. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Remember to like and subscribe. More importantly, sit back, relax, and let's have some fun. Alright, hi and welcome back. Let's jump into today's episode. I need to minimize this camera. I'm going to pull it out just a little bit. There we go. So a little bit more. Okay, so this is what I received. It comes from a member of the non-sport group. And he just offered this up and says if anyone would be happy to do a review on this, he would be happy to send these out. Now, I believe you can find these on Amazon. They are called X Pro, and thank you for supporting our business. So here is a really cool discount. If you want to pause the video, you can use this for 5% off. X Pro has high quality trading card boxes, as well as what so many collectors ask for. They ask for those top loader binders. Those are the binders where you have a top loader, your Garbage Pail Kid original series 1 set, it's all in top loaders, and then you want to put them in a binder for display. This is the company that does it. Made for, by collectors, for collectors. So yeah, you can Instagram at homeex.pro. You can check them out. You can buy this stuff on Amazon, but make sure you check them out. There's some instructions here, so I'm just going to set those up there. Basically what this is, it is a high quality magnetic card box. Now this one here, it says to tear off these little corners, so oh yeah, I did that. Nice. Okay, so it is a little sticky, and I guess that's how you're going to put this all together so it keeps its shape. We're going to do this on video today because I want to see, number one, is this easy for us to put together? And number two, and more importantly, what does it look like, and is it of good quality? You know, I've heard good things about X Pro binders. I have not ever received a card box in the past. Okay, so that was really simple. If you watch this, I just tore those off, and all I am doing now is I just grabbed it and I'm kind of just giving it a good little shove here, making sure that all of this is nice and tight. It was really sticky when I tore those corners off, so oh yeah, once you stick it, it is good to go. Now here you're going to see these are some magnetics up here. Apologize, had a little ouchie accident there, but it is what it is. So when you close this, it should stay magnetically sealed, right? Okay, so I don't see a lot of magnetic seal here. Let me try to do this again. Okay, there we go. So you did have to give it a little bit of a fold, and now you've got a good quality magnetic seal on this. So yeah, this is not too bad. So this does not come open. This is pretty good. This is going to be your high quality storage trading card box. It is going to fit your top loaders, things like that in there. It does have plenty of room, excuse me. One thing I will have to say is just kind of taking a look at this. You know, this is the size of a top loader, so I'm going to grab a top loader as well. So this is a trading card set. Here is a top loader. there is a little bit of room. Now, that makes me kind of think, let's take a look at a one-touch case. So a one-touch case, all right, that's a little better. Still a little bit of room there. Let's check one other thing. How about a graded card? Okay, so graded card. Well, no, that's not going to work. We've got a graded card. We have a one-touch. We have a top loader, and then we have a standard card set box. Okay, so here's my thought. If you're storing a higher dollar type cards that are maybe in a one-touch, probably a good box for that storage. You've only got maybe 1/8 of an inch at the top there. There will be a little bit of shuffling, but not a lot. If you're storing top loader cards, if you're storing anything else in here, it's going to leave a little bit too much room at the top of the box. All in all, it is a nice quality box. It looks like it. It's high quality trading card storage, and that it is. It will probably look pretty on a shelf. We've got some stickers to write, you know, whatever is going to be inside this box. My ultimate fear is, unless it is one touch or the big heavy top loaders, there's really just too much room in this. Even for top loaders, we've got a little bit too much room in here for the box. So it's too small for graded. It is a little bit too large for sets and for standard top loaders. And then it is just a smidgen too large for other top loaders. So all in all, how do I feel? Well, it looks great. I think it looks fantastic, you know, X Pro. It is high quality. It is easy to put together. This is definitely more high quality than those standard white cardboard boxes that we get. However, maybe a small design flaw. It might be just a little bit big. That's just my thoughts on that. I'm not saying I'm not going to buy one of these, because I have one. And of course, this is great for those one-touch card storage, and I have a ton of one-touch card storage. So I'm going to put a whole bunch of my one-touches in here and utilize this for storage. But if you're moving this around a lot, you do have just a smidgen of some top to bottom space. Now, will that make your card in the one-touch, you know, is that going to really ruin it? I don't think so. However, for those of you that have these one-touches, you do know the more you shift these cards, the more the cards actually come out of the one-touch holder. It can nick those sides, nick those corners. So that's my ultimate fear. I do think that they should go back and maybe shave just a little bit on this. But this is definitely high quality, much more high quality than the standard boxes. And because I have a few of these, this is what I'm going to use to store my one-touch. Just my honest opinion for those. You could check out X Pro on Amazon. Andy is a really nice guy, and this is a small business for him, so I do recommend to support other collectors. I think that's a great idea. I'm excited to see what the top loader binders look like, because to me, for my collection, I would think those are probably going to be a little bit better or higher of a value. All right, hi and welcome back. Here it is, the big Mamma Jamma box from my buddy Dan the Man, the prolific YouTuber. Dan, thank you so much for this trade. I won't tell you guys what I got Dan for his trade. I'll let him do a video on it. But Dan picked up something, and him and I have been talking over the last few weeks. There was something that I had that was sports-related memorabilia, but it turned out that I just couldn't give it to Dan. It was a gift to me, and I think the guy that gave me it would have been a little bit upset. So Dan and I worked a different deal. Should be Garbage Pail Kid or non-sport related. So let's go ahead and crack open this baby, and I'm just going to take everything out. Oh boy, Dan, you put a whole bunch of stuff in here. I've got something that says, "Open me last, I'm the best." Open me, so I've got something in there. I've got, oh boy, Dan, you packed this thing full. All right, so what Dan and I really did was we worked a deal, and I apologize to turn away from that camera. What Dan and I really did is we worked a deal for this box of Garbage Pail Kids. Now I'm gonna give you the story because I asked Dan a little bit. I said, you know, where did you get this box from? And it turns out it was a local deal on one of those Facebook marketplace type things, not one of the Garbage Pail Kid groups, just Facebook Marketplace. And this is one of the few boxes that I don't have. I know last week you guys saw that I had the all-new Series 6. 5 is another one I don't have. I have 7. I have 1, 2, 3. I am still looking for number 4. In addition to that, I still need an American as Apple Pie, an OS 1, and an OS 15 box. I have everything else. No, I take that back. I don't have a Flashbacks 1 box anymore because I opened it. So I am completing my sealed Garbage Pail Kid box collection. Sealed! I love that. So all new Series 5. This will just collect dust on my collection shelf. I, of course, have the set a couple times over. Comes with the alphabet stickers and magnets. Absolutely beautiful. Still has the original Topps packaging, cello wrap on it. So Dan, thank you so much. This is the deal we pretty much work for, and let me tell you, you guys, Dan got this for a steal. He got this for a fraction of the price that it normally goes for. So he got some cool stuff from me because I'm the guy that's gonna give him a whole bunch of stuff to get this box. So Dan, thank you so much. This is a really welcome addition to my collection. GPK all new Series 5. So Dan, thank you so much. In addition, I didn't know I was getting extra things. I know he said he was going to throw maybe something extra in this box, but he really hooked me up. And wow, Dan, I appreciate that. So let's take a look at what all came in here. So this. All right, so my boys, one collects Pokemon and my other son collects Yu-Gi-Oh! And this looks like Yu-Gi-Oh! It looks like Kaiba there, but it doesn't say that it's Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, I don't 100% know what this is, but if it's not Yu-Gi-Oh! It is going into my collection, which is really, really cool. I do love anything non-sport, and so thank you, Dan. You need to let me know if this is Yu-Gi-Oh! That looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon. This is pretty cool. So, Dan, thank you so much for the little freebie, the extra there. In addition to that, I got something really neat. I've got some Wacky Packs erasers. And I've heard about these. In fact, I've seen them on channels before. These are erasers. You've got 3 mystery erasers in here. And we got Boreos and Cave Manwich, okay, and Captain Crutch for the erasers. Really, really nice. Now, these are a little bit older. I think they came out in the early 2000s, maybe mid-2000, yeah, 2011. Still in the original packaging. Dan, thank you so much, man. Have you been holding on to this forever, or did you find this when you took the bike out and kind of drove around? So that's really cool. That's a welcome addition to the collection. Got a box here. It says open me, so that's what I'm going to do. Looks like your cat's got to this box, Dan. Oh, sweet. There we go. Now, if I remember correctly, this is going to be the, is it the 4th or the 5th series? And it should be bootleg. I don't believe, unless you could cut these yourself, it should be bootleg. Now, this is really cool because this is the full puzzle that's on the back. So maybe this, in fact, is not bootleg. I do have a couple of sheets. I have a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6 sheet. I think I'd have to pull out my OS 5 sheet and take a look and see if this is just a slice off of that. But this is really, really cool. So you've got a whole section of the Garbage Pail Kid stickers. Now, again, I am under the assumption that this is bootleg. And the reason I say so is they're not die cut, and I don't believe that they are stickers. So, Dan, you'll have to let me know if they're not. But this is going to go out to one of you lucky subscribers. In fact, today, because of Dan's generosity, we're going to go ahead and do a giveaway for this. So make sure you look for the hashtag in today's video. and you could be the lucky winner for this OS5 little sheet. Now, if it's not bootlegs, it's real. If it's bootlegs, well, it's bootlegs, but fake fan art is still a thing. All right, so let's move on to the last one. It says, "Open me last, I'm the best." Oh, okay. All right, so we have a top loader. We got something in here. Okay. Ha ha ha. It's yours to do with as you please. Sucker. Dan, this better not be what I think it is. If this... That's not funny if it is. Oh, you son of a... Okay. Number 55 of 199 Wacky Packages crap card. I mean patch card. Freudian slip. I'm sorry. Of Weekies. So Weekies is great. What is a... Is it? Oh yeah, it is a Wacky Packages patch card. So yeah. So, hey, it's cool. It is very nice. You know, patch cards suck, you guys. Come on. So do the quarter cards. I don't care what anyone says. They're stupid. All right, anyway, but Dan, this was an awesome gift, and this too is going to go out in the Retro Hero giveaway. Boy, Dan, I hope you enter and win this, so I have to send this back. Patch card from Wacky Packages, Weekies, very, very nice, and probably some OS5 bootlegs right up here. The rest of this is mine. Dan, this was outstanding. You put some thought in this, and you can go F yourself on this one, man. Oh my gosh, you guys. Patch cards. Anyway, Dan, really, really awesome. Again, what Dan and I did is truly we worked a deal for this all-new Series 5 box, which is something I didn't have. I don't have any Wacky Packages erasers, so of course, very, very stoked for this. In addition to that, you know, I definitely don't have this pack because my boys, they don't save anything Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! They crack open everything. This is all going up here. You guys make sure you check out Dan the Man's channel. I'm going to have a description for you in the bottom here. Hell of a nice guy. And Dan, I really enjoyed talking with you. So, very, very cool. All good stuff except that damn patch card. Okay. Let's go into what has come in the mail over the last couple of weeks. Kind of transitioning to some non-sports cards. And let me put this stuff back up here. I know it's off camera anyway, but it is what it is. I did pick up a box of Starship Troopers. Let me go back in there. I did pick up a box of Starship Troopers. So I opened up my packs. Starship Troopers is a super nostalgic movie for me. I do really like Starship Troopers. So this is Inkworks, guaranteed at least one complete set of 81 collector's cards. All cards will, including any random pack bonus cards, will be found defect free, or we will replace. Odds of finding the Bug War cards 1 in 11, Art of Starship Troopers 1 in 17, or Starship Gold approximately 1 in 54 packs. Will we have any of those in there? I have no idea. I'm never going to open this up, man. But Starship Troopers, again, a very nostalgic movie for me. Would you like to know more? We'll see if anyone caught that. So yeah, Starship Troopers complete box. That was $20. It was they asked a little bit more for it, and I sent an offer, and yeah, so I got it for a little bit less. Okay, so a long time ago, many videos ago, I did a video on the Dirty Rotten Kids. So the Dirty Rotten Kids. Here's a whole bunch of Sod, Sam. The Dirty Rotten Kids. You can still find these occasionally on eBay. The Dirty Rotten Kids were a set that was done, was it the 90s or 2000s? Oh gosh, I don't even remember. It's been so long since I've actually done the video on them. But we're just going to call them late 90s or early 2000s. No, they were 80s. Yes. Okay. So they were in the 80s. They are a Garbage Pail Kid parody. And we opened up a pack, but more importantly, I reached out. I did some internet research because I just wanted to know more. No one did a video on Dirty Rotten Kids, so I wanted to find out who created these, why did they create them, and I ended up tracking down the owner who still lived in Mason City, Iowa. He made these. He had a daughter that was really into Garbage Pail Kids, and she had. So anyway, it was a printing company he owned, and this was his to catch on maybe the Garbage Pail Kid craze. So these are perforated stickers. You can kind of bend them and tear them apart. It is a great set. These are not uncommon. So we see Spike Joan, Puking Paula, Mouthy Monty, Gassy Greg, and on the back is just that. Then we got Nosy Nelly, 8 Nate, Frowning Frank, Snotty Dotty. And we're going to have some duplicates. Some of them have different ones. There's Scales, Skin Sarah, Measly Mary. And so anyway, they are a fun set of parody cards, especially cards from the 80s. Again, not uncommon to find. I probably have 6 or 7 of these that are still sealed in my collection. They all come, as far as I know, with Solid Sam. Then this portion has been shrink wrapped, and then you get a couple stickers inside, or a pack of stickers inside. They weren't very expensive in the 80s anyway. But the reason I picked this up is, in addition to this and the sticker set, which is, in my opinion, awesome. Anything Garbage Pail Kid parody in the 80s is awesome. I have something that is very difficult to find, and they actually came with the sticker book itself. Maybe these are on eBay. It has been a really long time since I've had any save searches for these. I have only seen this in like a reference page on the Internet Archives. These just didn't. They just didn't stay in people's collection. The sticker book really isn't a whole lot. Basically, it says each book contains 24 pages, holds up to 66 stickers. It says, hey, look, you could win a trip for 4 to Disney World. And decal specialties in Mason City, Iowa. So inside of here, it says don't miss out. They've got buttons, giant size posters, and puzzles. This is what's important because this is the whole set of the Dirty Rotten Kids. So you know what you need. And then, of course, you can put your name and address and everything, and you could still buy stuff. Now, you can't anymore. Then it is just the sticker pages. Nothing really fancy in there. For $4, you got a picture of some kids with some Dirty Rotten Kids. Boy, I wish I would have had this. I wanted to find out if that's maybe his daughter. Could be. 150 stickers, and where can you send your check and money order to. But more importantly, on the back, it tells you no purchase necessary, sweepstakes. You had to enter it by March 1st of 1987. Or April 1st of 1987. So this is really cool. This is actually something that used to be very difficult to find, and now it is in my collection, and I'm pretty darn stoked. In fact, what I'm gonna do is, when I'm done with these videos, I'm gonna take these stickers off and I'm gonna put them in the album, because why not? This is mine. It's gonna stay in my collection forever. I was stoked to find the super welcome addition to my collection. Dirty Rotten Kid stickers, which is Garbage Pail Kid parody, and more importantly, the album that they go into. Welcome addition to my collection. I'll kind of put that up there. Let's move along. Longer video today. You have my apologies for that. I've got lots of stuff still coming in the mail, but just a few things that I bought. I do have one of these. Now I have a second one. Magic Glowworms. They're rub-on, rub-off. Skin tattoos. They have some word. They have some bugs. A lot of fun. This is a really collectible pack, mostly because of the colors and the type it is. Fleer 5-cent logo, another welcome addition to my collection. Just another pack of glowworms. They are oversized, that's why they're in there. Just a few things that have come from my buddy Ian's Records. So this is Total Recall. We all know that Total Recall did do some trading cards. However, this is the test wax pack. It has been unopened, if you can kind of see the roller mark there. So this is nothing more than the test pack before they made the foil pack for the cards for Pacifica Total Recall. I have heard of these before, these test packs. I've maybe even seen one or two of these in some people's collection. Probably Criterion Racer has one. I did not have one. Now I have the test pack that is in my collection. Super stoked. Total Recall. Fantastic movie in the 80s. Such memorable scenes, like when he's going through the body scanner or pulling the tracker out his nose, or of course the three woman genitalia alien lady. We'll leave it at that. But still a really, really cool and welcome addition to my collection. He had some good prices on a couple more real cloth patches. Anytime these are just a few bucks, I'm going to pick them up. Really good seals. They're not really cloth patches. They are that lenticular material. But I do like them. They scream the 70s. You know, you could still have a Confederate flag then, the old Pepsi logo, the old Avis logo there, Airborne logo. Really, really nice addition to my collection. And for the price, I thought I'm just going to pick up maybe a couple more of those. I did get Vote. This is one of the 70s packs that I did not have for my collection. So now I do. This actually comes in 3 different variants. This is just one of the variant. So I will pick up the other 2. Not a very expensive pack. Vote's about $12 or $13. I think I probably gave Andy about $14 for this. But still a very welcome addition to my non-sport collection. I did pick up a Planet of the Apes. There was a reason I picked up a sealed wax pack of this. A little bit spendy for what you get. 1976 or 77 tops. I don't remember. But maybe 76 tops. It says 1967 down here, but that is incorrect. This is the 70s. So there is a couple different series of Planet of the Apes. Again, a very collectible set. One reason I picked up this sealed wax pack, which is in absolutely great condition as far as I'm concerned, unfortunately just a little machine folding error there, is I also found a set. I do have a full complete set of Planet of the Apes with a wrapper. The set is in really, really nice condition for cards from the mid-70s. So anyway, we had You Darn Dirty Ape, Alan Vergon, astronaut Peter Burke. So this is just outstanding. First off, great movie. Great movie. Even like the remakes with Mark Wahlberg. So Planet of the Apes, wonderful addition to my collection. The set, they are not mint, but they're not in horrible condition, and it is a complete set. So this is a very, very welcome addition to my collection. And I'm glad I have that. So an unopened wax pack, the set, and an extra wrapper goes in the Retro Hero collection. Okay, moving on. Boy, I wish I could remember the name. I know he's a subscriber and he has a channel. His channel is really cool because he is always picking up high quality 70s wax packs, and I apparently don't have that much money because my budget allows me to pick up multiple things, but not always the best quality, as you can tell. So this has been folded incorrectly. But it is 1971 TV cartoon tattoos. Very, very collectible pack. You've got Ruby Roo. And I believe this is Josie from Josie and the Pussycats. I don't know who everybody is. This is actually how they were folded back in the 70s by Topps. So it is sealed. The piece of gum is in there. The gum is loose, which is a rare occasion when you find these wax packs. That is a little bit spendy of a wax pack, especially if you get one that's in mint condition. Mine is not. Mine's a little off-center, but still a really welcome addition to the collection. 1971 Hanna-Barbera's TV cartoon tattoos done by Topps Trading Cards. So really, really cool. Thank you so much, seller on eBay, or more importantly, you should be thanking me because I gave you all my money. Okay, next one. Kung Fu. Yeah, I've been wanting one of these wax packs for a while. Really, really nostalgic wax pack. Great series in the 70s. Kung Fu, the old Top 70 logo. This is wonderful. The back of this is just in mint condition. The roller marks on this are just absolutely perfect. You can kind of see the lines going across there. The gum, little bit loose, big piece of bubble gum. It is not stuck to the cards. So I was very, very excited to add this to my collection. I do not have a set of Kung Fu. It is a more pricey set, but I now have an unopened wax pack, and very excited to put that in a storage box and just let it sit there forever and ever. There's an eBay seller out there. He's got some really good deals when you buy 5 or more wax packs. So I've been buying from him for a while. Typically I get some things I don't have in the 60s, like stamps or stupid stamps or something like that. But in addition to that, I always take a 70s or 80s wax pack from him. They come out to be about $3 a piece plus a little bit of shipping. But anytime you're getting a good quality 70s wax pack for $3, I think that's a good deal. Here's just another Happy Days. Hey, the Fonz is here. They always come in great condition with bubblegum. Another welcome back Cotter. I think I got 6 or 7 of these, but again, just absolutely wonderful condition. Lately, in fact, I just placed an order again last night. I got a couple more Night Riders. I do have the whole set, but these are a little bit spendy, and I like them. Don Russ didn't have a lot of wrapper variants for their sets in the 80s. But still, a super nostalgic television show for me when I was a kid. And to me, this is awesome. So I have a pack of Knight Rider. Sometimes these Don Russ ones, the gum isn't loose. In this case, yeah, we got some loose gum in it. So I'm pretty stoked with that. Great seller. And then I always tell you, if I can get Aliens for less than, $7 a pack, I will always pick them up. This one, unfortunately, has, it's been popped. Is it still sealed? It is still sealed. It's really hard to tell with the roller marks, but you could tell across the back. The roller mark is perfect. Unfortunately, the wax pack is just in poor condition, but it's okay. It's just going to go in my collection. I have many, many Alien packs and a set of Aliens, so it doesn't really matter to me. So those are a couple things I picked up. In addition to that, I do also have a full complete set of Space 1999. I also have a complete wax box of this. The set was in outstanding condition as far as I'm concerned. You can kind of tell when you always grab card number 1 what kind of condition the set is going to be in. Might be a little bit off center, but these cards are, I would say, probably near mint. I'm not going to call them mint or definitely not gem, but still a really good set of cards, Don Russ Space 1999, and that is a complete set. I did pick up another Jaws 2 set. This is my 3rd or 4th Jaws 2. The only reason I picked it up is the price was right, and it included 2 sets of stickers, and I didn't want to open up a box of Jaws to get all the stickers. So 2 full sets in my Jaws 2 set. Very collectible set of trading cards. Hard to get these in a 9 or 10 gem mint grade or near mints. Because black bordered cards, much like the 87 Don Russ sports cards, tough to get good grades for those. But I'm not a grader, so it doesn't really matter. Just a wonderful set of cards. So again, I think this is my 3rd set of Jaws 2. And then, yeah, I'm super stoked for this. I loved MASH when I was a kid. My dad really loved MASH because he spent some time in Korea, and when he was in the Air Force, and that was before me, but great set of trading cards, really, really nice condition. Still a good television series to this day. Very, very nostalgic for me. I do still enjoy and occasionally catching an episode of 2 of MASH. So yeah, I picked up the trading card set. I have lots of extras of MASH. One of these days, I am going to go for a full wax box of this. They seem to be picking up prices, but then I do see a couple of eBay auction sales where they go for a little bit less. But now I have a set to add to my collection. MASH trading cards. I believe this is Don Russ and in the 80s. I'm not 100% sure when MASH was, but 1982. All right, yeah, 80s, right there. Very cool. Welcome addition to the collection there. A few other things. Order with Ian's Records. He did send me the John Travolta Battlefield Earth poster. I could. What an awesome dude, man. I'm assuming, man, you watch my videos because you know that I'm a science fiction nut and I do love this movie. I've actually just bought a box of these and it should be coming in here pretty soon. I know a lot of people pan Battlefield Earth, but I've probably seen it 30 times. I thought it was a good movie. So yeah. Anyway, and I believe it was a novel before it was a movie. But I liked it. Battlefield Earth, very, very good. So thank you so much for the poster that comes in the trading card boxes. And I got a sparkly Mr. Bean. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve this up and put it in one of my albums. How cool is that? Mr. Bean. Okay. Awesome. So a couple foil packs. Whenever you order from Ian's Records, his kind of thing is he always sends you one of these boxes. And maybe people like this when they do this. I actually really dislike this. I'd rather him just wrap it all up in bubble wrap. Because he sent me a Pee Wee Herman's box and a Toxic Avengers, or is that what it's called? Toxic, whatever. And I've been looking for those unopened wax or open wax boxes, but full and complete. And now he sent me the wax box, so I have spent the last couple of months now ordering more packs from him to complete the box. And you could tell he's a collector because he knows people like me. He's going to send a box, and if you like it, you're just going to fill it up. Now, good news, I'm not a Munsters fan. I'm more of an Addams Family fan. Yeah, I don't need to worry about this. Plus, this is the remake box for that. But I did ask for a few things in here. Of course, Battlefield Earth trading cards by Upper Deck. Awesome. Thank you so much, Ian. Thank you for the poster. Oh, there's one more in here. I think I got 4. Very nice. 2 Tales from the Crypts. I don't have any Tales from the Crypt trading cards. Done by Cards with the Z there. Look for randomly packed holograms in here. Very cool. So this is just for my foil pack collection. Thought that was awesome. And then in addition to that, I have a pack of Beavis and Butthead. And that reminds me, stick around because I do have 1 or 2 other things to show you. All right, finishing up with just a few other things. So let me grab this real quick. Just something kind of fun. I got to back out the camera. There we go. I haven't seen one of these. It was $2.97 wherever someone bought this. Basically, it's a $10 value entertainment fun pack, plus bonus coloring cards added. Includes stickers, interactive cards, coloring cards, stack and smack toy and games. Featuring Bill Nye the Science Guy pack. So this is pretty cool. On the back, it's Treat, 1996, Treat Entertainment Incorporated. If you remember Treat Entertainment, I believe they also did the Halloween bags. If you give me just a minute at the end here, I'll verify that because I do have some of those non-sport trading card Halloween bags. But yeah, so this is what you got in it. Just a bunch of foil packs. I can see some Bill Nye, Goose, or Gargoyles. Of course, VR Troopers. What else do I see in here? Looks like Fleer. Real Monsters is in there. Yeah, I forget the name of those. Doodleworks cards. So not really valuable packs. I think most of your value here would be the card itself. But I haven't actually seen one of these before, so this is a really welcome addition to my non-sport, we'll call it blister collection, which is growing exponentially. I know I don't show a lot of that stuff off because I don't want to bore all you guys. So let me kind of slide this aside and grab this. I posted this on Instagram a while back. Whenever I post something on Instagram, and I'm not a real big Instagram poster, I post stuff that I think is just really, really cool, and I try to post stuff that I only find in the wild. This was at one of those little flea market or vintage store places. They're a big conglomerate. You can find them all over the nation. But I've been looking at this probably since last June of 2022. This has been in one of those unlockable glass cases, and it had this exorbitant price tag on it. And I've looked at eBay comps for the Fleer Ultra MTV animation trading cards. They include Beavis and Butthead and some other stuff. But the reason I didn't buy it is the seller wanted like $280 for it, even though comps on eBay are $400 to $500 on this box. And I know you guys are like, what, $400 to $500? Well, that's what the comps are, and don't ask me why. It's in wonderful condition. It still has the Fleer cello wrapping on it. Comps again for this are several $100s, but here's why I passed it up. It was just too much money, and it was for a trading card box that you know, it's probably just going to stay sealed in my collection. I mean, I like Beavis and Butthead. I don't know if they have a lot of nostalgia for me. You know, I remember watching it with friends, but Beavis and Butthead, I think I was in either late high school or college when they kind of came on. This is 1995 MTV Networks. I guess I digress. Sometimes I do that. But so getting back to the story, he's discounted it, and I went in before the holidays 2022. And I asked the lady up front if this seller will take offers, and she told me no, the seller doesn't take offers, and that's fine, man. It's their stuff. And then the lady, which is a reason why I would never put my stuff with this company, she goes, but if you come back on President's Day next year, we'll have, it's one of our 2 times a year where we take 20 or 25% off of every single thing in the store. I said, oh, okay. But she goes, some vendors pull their stock or they reprice their stock. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, I guess, you know, I'll take a chance on something like that. So this has already been discounted. You know, it was just over $200. And so I made a plan. You know, I work in the financial field. You know, we get all the Fed bank holidays off. So I gathered up the fam and made a quick trip on President's Day. And sure enough, this vendor still had this here at the original price. So I actually got this box for $160 all in when everything was said and done. A really, really good deal. If you look at comps sold on eBay, it's, you know, $400 to $500, and I don't know why. Maybe someone out there can tell me why. I really like the box. Beavis and Butthead, obviously, they are wonderful. This is not the packs that go in there. I do actually have a pack that goes into here. But a very welcome addition to my collection, a Fleer MTV Ultra Animation sealed box. So very, very cool. Stick around one more second. We are going to just take a look and see if we can find out if the fun pack is the same as the treat packs. Back again. So these are the National Safe Kid campaign, but I believe they should be done by the same company. Oh, nope, these are Pail. Okay, so, you know, I thought they were the same. I guess they're not. Oh, well, it's all right. Just to show these off, this is just the Universal Monster Horror Cards pack, seal pack. I have a second one of the Universal Horror ones. This was 10 cents at KB rather than $2.99. Who did this? The GPK Queen or oh, gosh, I forget her name. She's very quirky and she does really good videos, and she collects Garbage Pail Kids. I actually like her videos quite a bit. She did a video on these, but these are what you gave out for, you know, kids safe Halloween treats. In addition to that, I, of course, got the Marvel Monsters as well, Marvel Comics. Pretty cool. Just welcome additions to my collection. You can pick these up at Ian's Records on Etsy. I actually had a couple already and then picked up an extra one from Ian's Records. So, yeah, pretty cool. All this stuff, crazy. Let's kind of pan out the camera just a little bit. Okay. All kinds of stuff came in. You can see my microphone in the background. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this is all just to give some shout outs. First things first, let's stop blocking the person that paid for today's video. I'm just kidding. I got the box for free. X-Pro container box. In my opinion, pretty good. What I'm going to do is put my One Touch Ultra artist autographs, sketch cards, plate cards, things like that. That's what I'm going to put in that X Pro box. Like it, X Pro on Amazon as well. X Pro makes those binders, and he does have those binders, or will have those binders for sale that you can store your top loaders in. And then, of course, they have the little band around the binder. I'm trying to reach out to Andy to see if he'll send me another one of those. That would be awesome. And I'll display that or show that off in a video. But thank you so much, Andy and X Pro, for supporting your boys' collection habits. In addition, Dan, the man, Dan, hey man, thank you so much, brother. Super nice of you. The ANS 5 box is a very welcome addition to the collection. Appreciate the erasers and the packs. You can go F yourself with this patch card, you son of a... But... I'm kidding, Dan. Patch cards suck, though, for real. But hey, we're going to give that out. In addition, we're going to give out this, I'm assuming, bootleg strip of Garbage Pail Kids. So again, make sure you look for the hashtags today. Lots of cool stuff added to my collection. This has been a fun video. I know it's a long video, you guys. I'm super sorry about all that. I just... you know, if you guys don't listen to me, my wife definitely isn't going to listen to me about this stuff. Then I'm just buying stuff and I feel like a hoarder. So this way I feel like I'm sharing with the community. That night, I'm pretty sure that Chase Bank here is going to cut me off when it comes to 3% cash back. All right, man, that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Remember to give me a like if you liked today's video. If you want me to hit you back, leave a comment. And yeah, all that, whatever you do on YouTube. So thank you guys so much. And again, one of these days I'll have what I'm going to give away for the 1,500 subscriber video, which is apparently coming up. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. Talk to you later. Bye.